Hey, what's up everybody? Brian here with the Holy Roller playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise, and today we're going to use $1,000 to get a free cruise. Let's see how it goes. Here we go.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps and winning free cruises. I'm going to show you what it's all about, so let's get rolling.
All right, so basically this strategy is the light in the darkness strategy, but I'm going to do it a little bit different this time. I've been rolling out different modifications because the light in the darkness strategy can be used and modified with all kinds of different strategies, and the same concepts can be used. So this is how I'm going to play it on my next cruise. So I wanted to show you. I'm going to take $1,000 and I'm going to start with $100 on the don't pass, and then I'm going to do $120. Actually, let me do 125. I'm going to do 125 on the don't pass because I'm going to put out 120, so I don't want to be overbalanced. And I'm going to put 60 on the 6 and the 8. And watch this. Usually, you have to get past the first roll, meaning you have to get past no 7, no 11 right here, because it would lose if it's a 7 or 11. And it wins on 2, 3. It pushes on the 12. So a pass line wins on 7, 11, loses on 2, 3, 12. So it's kind of like the opposite. But once a point's established, you're going against the point and you're favored. Your bet is favored to win here if you could get past the first roll. So 125 here, 120 there. But this is the big kicker. Instead of just risking this against the 7 on the come out, I'm actually going to have those working. So you can always have the dealer and say, hey, can you work my bets? And so we'll have them working right here. When the puck is off, usually these bets are off. But if you say, have me working or turn those bets on, if a 6 or 8 rolls, we'll get paid $70 right off the bat. Now, if a 7 rolls, we're going to lose 125 and our 120. Okay, so $245. But if a 7 doesn't roll, we're good. If an 11 rolls, we will lose this, but we won't lose that. All right, so let's try it and see how it goes. So whether we're shooting the dice or not, we would probably still roll from the don't or shoot from the don't. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. And it's a 6. Wow, we got the 6, and that pays $70. We're going to do 75 for 5, so we'll throw in $5. They'll give us 75. And now this wins on a 6, but look, it wins $70, and we have 125 here, but we have 75 of our 125. So this we can use. We could leave that up, but I'm not going to leave that up. I'm actually going to just rack this right here. Then watch what I'm going to do with this. I'm actually going to take this and spread it out to a $110 bet. So taking $10 back. So now we have $80 back to our rack, and then the point becomes 6. And then we're going to treat this like the original light in the darkness, where we put our first hit on the 6. Now we don't really need to, because look, we already have $80 or an extra $75 that we brought back to our rack. Let's see if we can get a 5, 8, or 9. All right, here we go. And it's a 9. All right, so with a 9 pays 35. And being a 9 pays 35, let's go ahead and bring this back up to 60. And let's put this on the hard 6. So what we did based on the hit we had and the hit that we're putting up, the 6 and the hard 6, we're making the 6 more valuable than the bad number, right? But if the bad number comes, we're going to get 125 back. And remember, we pulled that back where we had 110 inside. So this is casino money. If we get another hit, maybe we'll grab the 4 and 10. Let's see. Here we go. And it's an 8. It's an 8. So we do get another $35. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to pay that like this instead of a quarter and 2 of the nickels, because we're going to go $10 and $10, and then we're actually going to go $10 in the field, and let's make that 6, hard 6, look like 10. So that will pay $90. Now we're in the place where if the 4-10 hits, we'll just make it look like a quarter. We'll press it. We'll say press it, make it look like a quarter. If the field hits, we'll just collect. So now we're just like in collection mode. So let's see what happens. There is a 9. So that wins in the field, and it also wins here. So we're going to take another $45 back to our rack. Okay. And here we go. Let's roll again. And it's a yo 11. Yo 11. That is a $10 win. And because we are kind of in profit land, there's no way we could lose. Let's put this on the horn high yo. And when I say there's no way we can lose, I mean lose money, because we locked up enough money to make sure that we're going to win or break even no matter what. So we're going to take this bet and make it a horn high yo bet. And so the way a horn high yo bet works is that same $10 if it was dollar bills. So a horn bet is the 2, 3, 11, and 12. Those 4 numbers are the horn bet. So what we're doing is we're taking $10, because a horn bet is usually a $4 minimum, so $1 on each. Well, with $8, we're putting $2 on each. But then if we have an extra $2, because $10, horn high on the yo, horn high yo, we could do horn high midnight, horn high aces, or horn high ace deuce, horn high 3. We're going to do horn high yo, and let's see if a yo will roll again. Let's see it, yo. And how about a 4? It is a 4. It's not a yo. It's not any of these. But remember, we had $10 here, right? And the 4 gets paid here. So that $10 goes back right there. And that right there gets paid 18. And what we're going to say with that is we're going to say make it look like 25. So they're going to take this, they're going to put that there, and we're going to buy it. It costs $1. VIG is a commission based on that, and they'll probably change it out, make it look like a quarter. And then we'll bring $2 back to our rack, okay? And the VIG, or the vigorish, is a commission or a tax whenever you go above $15. Once you go to 20, you have to pay 5% tax or 5% commission to place that bet. But that pays $49, or 1 for 50. So let's go ahead and rack this one as well, and let's roll it. And it's a 3. Oh, there's the horn bet again. And that means we get paid right here. And again, I'm just going to go on the horn high yo. Let's do it. And it is, ooh, a 3 again. It's right off the camera there, but wow, that was awesome. So let's break this down again so I could show you what it would look like or how it would pay. So we're going to take it, and I'm going to break it down with the 5 and 5. And so it was $2, $2, $2, and $4. That's how it was bet, right? So that means these lose, but whenever this happens, they're going to leave you up. But I just wanted to show you how the payout works. So this is actually going to pay $22. Now it would say normally it would pay $30 because 15 and there's 2 of them there. But when you take the 5, 6, 7, 8 that we lost, you have $22 left. So that will stay up just like that, or just like that, really. It'll stay up just like that, and then they're going to pay us $22. Okay, so $22, and being that that hit, this also hits, so that would also get paid. So just that one roll, we got $32. So now let's go ahead and put $5 more here, $5 more here, and we're going to take this 22 back to our rack. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. And it is a 6, the winner 6. This loses, this loses. The hard 6 it came easy instead of hard, so this loses. And because it's a 6, this loses. $125 lost, okay? And then we throw in 5, so we could get 75 for that one. And so remember the first 75 that we got paid? And the second 75 we got paid, that's 150. Remember we had 125 here. So we even won a quarter on that right there. And we have all this extra money out there. So we feel like winners. All right, let's go back again. And we're gonna do 125. And this could be confusing because we don't want to be working on everything. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna say take it down, right? So they'll take it down. And when you take this down, they'll give you your dollar back. And then when they take everything down, you're going to tell them to put the 6 and 8 back up. So we're going to bring $55, $56 back to our rack here. And we're going to make this look like this because remember, we're going to spread it out after the hit. Okay, so now it's the same shooter, same coming out, and we are working on these bets. So let's see if we can get past the come out roll one more time. Here we go. And it is a 7. We didn't this time. We actually lost all of this. Good thing we made some money on the last roll because this roll, we just lost $145. Sorry, $245. $245. All right. Now, let's go up to 200 here, just because we don't have to. We could stay at 125, but because of that, we're going to 200 there. Let's do the 6 and 8 for 60 again, 60 each, right? And let's be working again on the next roll. Sorry, that was actually a come out 7, so the puck, that person still rolls. The puck is still off, but these bets are working. Here we go. Let's see if we get no 7, no 11 on this roll. And we did not. It is a 7 again. So now we lost $200, $320. $320. Is this going to be a video that causes, oh, that's still, again, they're still rolling. This is the hole in the system. When you are here, a 7-11 lose, I just added more volatility by having those working at the same time. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 300 right here on the don't. Now, I'm just kind of doing a pressure or ladder up just because, because I'm hoping a 2 or 3 rolls. And then let's do, because we have 300 there, let's go ahead and do 150 and 150. Whoops, I don't even think I have enough for 150. Oh, that's just 100. 150. And let me count this up to see. I'm pretty sure we have close to it. We might have to do 120 and 120, but let's see what happens here. There is 100, and let's see, there is 50, and that is 125. Okay, so we're going to do 120. All right, 120, and let me get a quarter for this here, and there we go, 120 and 120. All right, 120, 120. That gives us a $30, $40, $50 back in our rack. So we have, out of our $1,000, we have $50 left, and we're going to risk all of this money on another come out. Can we get 3 7s in a row? We don't want it, that's for sure. Let's see what happens. Here we go. How about a 6? Wow, 6. All right, so that is 120. It pays 140, so that will pay that. Let's throw in $10 and we'll get 150, okay? So there's 150. There's 300 here, And we're going to take 150, bring it back to our rack, and then we're going to actually break this down and make it where it is 50, 60, 60, and 50 on the 9. And then we're going to do all the hard ways for 5 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. And we are working, the point is 6. And if the 6 rolls, we're going to lose this. So we don't necessarily want the 6, but we're going to put our first hit on the 6, and then we'll get some hard 6 action just like last time. Here we go. 7 out. Oh my goodness. This is such a long roll. Looking at what we had, we brought some back to our rack. We still have the 300, or yeah, 300, and there's 300. So we actually did make money on that roll because we had that come out 6. We lost with the 2 7s, right, that came out. And then all this comes down. There's 200, and here is 225, and we're actually going to get 300. So let's take this back to so there's 300. So we won 300. So altogether, here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 7, 60, 70, 80, 90, $790, meaning that we've lost $310 so far. But you know what? Don't be scared. We're actually going to do, so now that we have this, we're just going to look at this and we're going to say, what's half of our bankroll? Now, I don't recommend, obviously, we're in recovery mode, playing really aggressive, right? So here is 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And let's do the same thing that we just did. And we're going to do, what did we say, 100? Let me get a 100. Actually, we have enough to do 150 and 150. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what we did last time. 150, 150. Or no, maybe we didn't do it one time. I think we did 110 or 120, right? I don't know. Whatever it is now it's 150, okay? So 150 pays 175, and we have 300 here. So we're going to be working again. Let's see what happens. It's a new shooter this time, a different shooter. The other shooter lost us money, then we got some money back, but let's see, no 7, no 11. Let's get a 6 or 8 on the come out. That would be great. Let's see what happens. And it's an 8. We did with an 8. So the 7 has 6 ways to roll. The 8 has 5 ways, and the 6 have 5 ways. So there's 10 combinations here, and 7 combinations we would lose out of 36 combinations. So this is 10 of those 36. So it's good, and we get paid $175. So there's 175. Now we have 300 here, right? And so because we got 175, that's 150's half of this, right? And if it hits again, we'd get another half of it. So we're going to leave that one at that level, and we're going to rack this. I hope you're following along, because we're counting this. We need what we win on the 8. If the 8 hits again, it will pay for this 300, and we just got half of it already. So we'll get the other half plus 25 if it rolls again, okay? So then we're going to look at this money here, 175. Let me get this in green, and that way we can, and then I'm going to get this in red or nickels, $25 chips and $5 chips. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, this, and this, right? And we'll go right here. And let's do a hard 8 for that quarter. And then we'll get the field for $10. And let's do a hard 4, hard 10. We're just going to leave the hard 6 out of it this time. But right here, if the 8 comes, we break even. And if the bad number comes, we break even. So see, this is a $600 bet, average bet on the table, for a free cruise. This is how you could get a lot of comp value, a lot of points. If we did this, right now we're getting $600 average bet, and the way it works is your average bet plus time at the table is your points. So average bet for 1 hour is how many points you'll get in that 1 hour. So if we did this for 1 hour, which could be, we're gonna get 600 points. This is amazing. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's get any number except for an 8 and that bad number. We don't want that either. Here we go. Oh, we got the bad number. Oh my goodness. We got the bad number. Now, remember when we started with 300 and we started with 300. So let's count this just to make sure. So there's 200, right? And here is 300. So 25 bucks. We lost 25 bucks after having $600 on the table. However, remember that we actually got paid that 150. We got 175, but we pulled back 150. So we actually made 150 on that shooter. So remember, we started with 1,000. So let's see where we are here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 25, 35, 40. We're down 60 bucks. We're making our way back, but we are risking. We have some big risks along the way, right? Big risking along the way. So because we only need, what did we say? We're down 60 bucks. So we need 60 bucks. All right. Let's go back to the original 125, right? And then we're going to do 120 right here, 60 and 60. And we'll have them working, and it's another shooter coming out. Let's see if they get a 6 or an 8. What are the odds? I don't know. Let's see. Here we go. How about a 5? Okay, so we didn't get paid, but we don't lose it either, and we don't lose this. So now we're on the 5. Now what we're going to do is we're going to split these, 110 inside, please. And then we're going to put $10 in the field. And the first hit of one of these is going on the 5. Any hit, we're putting it on the 5. We don't want a 5 because we'd lose, well, we'd get paid 35, but we'd lose here. So we'd get paid what we lose here. So we'd lose $100 if the 5 comes right now, but no 5. We want a 6, 8, or 9. Come on, get it, shooter. How about a 12? That's just as good because that pays double in the bubble right there. So we're going to actually just take our 5 and put it, the first hit would go right on the 5. There we go. Might do another hit on the 5. Here we go. There's a 6. A 6 pays $35. And because that pays $35, we're going to go ahead and make our 5 look like 75. And so looking like 75 means it pays 105, okay? And we lost this one here, but we did get an extra $5, but we lost this here. All right. So this pays 105. This is 125. So $20 is what we need to break even, or one more hit, I guess, is what we need. But let's do the field because we want to have every number covered. This is literally every number because the 4, the 10, the 2, the 3, the 11, the 12 is here. The bad number's here. All the rest of the numbers are there. Like, we're winning on every number, and 9 is like a jackpot. Let's see if we can get a 9 because we have 9 in here and we have 9 up there. Let's do it. There's an 8. An 8's okay. The difference is we lose here, but we win 35, so the difference is $25. And I would say we rack that and we are even. Now we're in collection mode. Let's just collect, collect, collect. Here we go. How about a 5? Well, remember, we would be down a little bit. We get paid 105, so we're going to lose this here, and then we're going to get paid 105. So we lost a little bit, but let's count it up and see where we are altogether total because we lost this. So here is 100. 150 and sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 75, 80. We're $20 away from our 1,000 that we were playing with. And so that's okay. So we'll see how, as long as everything just, it depends, of course, how everything rolls. How everything ends up rolling. Let's go a little bit bigger, and let's go to 200 again. So now we're at 200, and so let's do, actually, 200. That would be, let's do 90. So we're gonna do 90, and I need to get some change for that. So here's this, because we're going to have 90. So 90 and 90 pays 105. So each one of those pay 90 pays 105. And we have 200 right here. And yep, you guessed it, we're going to be working. Can we get 105 on the first payout by a 6 or an 8? All right, let's see. Nope, it's a 7. Wow, now we're back to where we started. And what I mean is we're back to grinding back away. All right, so here we go. 300, and then let's see. That is, we have exactly 300. So we're all in on this roll right here, okay? So let's get a black chip for this. And that is 50. And this is 50. All right, so let's get that. 150, 150, pays 175. We're working. We're all in right now. $600, that means we're $400 down. Let's see if we can get it. Here we go. And it is an 8, hard 8. All right, so that pays 175. Actually, I'm going to do all green chips there. 175. The 8 is on, and let's see. Now we know 175. We were down 400, so we got some aggressive rolls to make up here. So let's leave. Sorry, this, I don't know why that looks like that. Did that? Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I know I counted everything correctly. I just put the wrong color on there. All right, here's all right, here we go. 175. Okay. So all we need is, let's do 50, 50. Let's do 50 here. Let's do 50 here. Let's take this down to 60, okay? So we're going to play all in for a couple rolls here, okay? So that's we need to do a 25 for this one, and then we'll do it like that. All right. So we're going to do 60 here. We're going to do 25 here, and let's do 25 hard 8, and we'll do a hard ways on all the rest. So we're all in. Look at our bankroll. It's all in right now. Everything. We need a couple hits. We're going to see if the bad number comes, we're going to get 300 back, okay? If that comes, we're going to get 175, but we'll have all of this money still. So we'll lose a little bit money on the 8, but if it's a hard 8, we'll actually win some money. Let's see what rolls. Here we go. Exciting, huh? How about a 6? All right. So this falls, right? And it's an easy 6, so this falls, right? And it pays 70. So we're going to go ahead and do this. So there's 50, 60, 70. Okay? So we're going to go back up right there. Let's go back here. And now we have some extra money. Let's pressure, pressure, pressure. And let's put an extra $25 on the 5. Okay? Here we go. Let's see what rolls. How about a 3? Craps 3. That's an extra quarter right here and we're going to go on the 9, press the 9. So now we have the 5 and 9 pay 105 each. Here we go. How about a 10? An easy 10 means that this right here falls, $10 falls. We get paid 25 here. We're going to pay it in this right here because we need to pay $2 for that bet. And with that $2, we will get $3 change. And that's going to pay $100. $100. So if we counted this, there's 300, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. We have all of our $1,000 here. Should we risk it for one more, or should we just take it all down and take our money and run? No, we're getting a free cruise, and we'll have $600 if no matter what. Actually, more. Now the 8 is more valuable than the don't because we'd be able to keep all this money. So here we go. Let's go with 100 on the 5 and 9. Let's take the 6 to 90. Let's actually take the 6 to, let's take the 6 to 90 because we're going to go back up on the hard 10. We're going to go right there. We're going to keep some dollars, I guess. Keep some dollars in our rack. And let's go ahead. We'll put that $5 in our rack. And we'll actually go to $50 right here in the field. This pays 105. This pays 105. That pays 175. All right, here we go. Let's roll that and see what happens. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. How about a 9? The best one, because we get paid here and here. So 105, right? 105 and $50, right? And I think it's time to go down. So now what will happen is we just say, take me down, right? And so all of this comes down. This comes down, down, down. All this is winnings. This comes down, down, down. And guess what? We can also take this down if we wanted to, which we will. But let's count it up and see. There's 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 50, $100. We have an extra $100. So let's take, and we go like this, and we put it here. Actually, 108. We have an extra $108. So we're going to put the 500 here, and we're going to take and put this down to $100. So here's 900. This is 1,000. Here's 1,100, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make this look like, let's make it look like 60, okay? And let's get the 6 for, let's see. We can get the 6 for 30. Sorry, 6 for 30. And that leaves, let's do the hard 8 for 3. And that leaves $15 for the 5. All right. So here we go. This is our new setup. We got all of our money back. Little grind to get it back, right? Here we go. Let's see what happens. And it's a hard 8. Wouldn't you know that it would be a hard 8? I wish we wouldn't have took the 8 down and left the $25 there. Now we only have 3. That pays 30 and down. So let's go ahead and say down so we can get all 30 out of it. And then this pays 70, right? So if that pays 70, then let's see how much we have. Oh, imagine that. We have $100, but we lose $100. So that turned out to be pretty dang perfect. All right. So we have our $100. There's our 1,000. And we have here, we have, $105. So we've been playing all this time we'd probably have a free cruise by now, or halfway to it at least. Another session like this and we're there. And you might say, another session like this? That was stressful. Well, we are up $105, and now we can choose to do the same system, but we could do it at this $50 level, and then we can do, you know, we could do the 50 here, and we could do 44 inside, and then just keep playing the system. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna leave on a winning note, and we'll see you, watch this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.